So, see, I always forget. Why is it that my mouth can just talk and talk and talk? But when I'm trying to get something serious out, I don't know what happens. Something that I want to talk about. Yeah, so anyway, I got the idea to start a YouTube channel, or just, I take that back, just start a channel. I'm just going to say start a channel. Um, I guess because I'm 54 and I was very reserved and I didn't have a lot of high accomplishments ever. I wasn't good at really anything. At points, I was good at intimacy, but you know what I mean. So, anyway, I had learning disabilities, and also, um, you know, I didn't like, there was a subject. I did love photography. So that's a subject. And I was pretty good at drawing, but But anyway, so, I wasn't a nerd. I wasn't a tech geek. Well, there was no such thing as techie when I was a kid, but in sports, I was always the last one picked on the team, no matter what. Probably even if we were playing badminton. No, I was actually kind of okay at that, but they didn't have that at school. Probably the things that I was kind of okay at, they didn't have those at school. Like, if I think back to sports, maybe I would have been a good gymnast. Which I don't think they had gym class. But like, so anyway, I was always the last to be picked. I remember there was soccer one year and there was something wrong with my foot. Like, I couldn't hit the soccer ball just at soccer time. And it was a literal thing, and I had to get a doctor's note to sit on the side. Oh, yeah. So the reason why I was making this video was because I'm 54. And I'm scared that someday they're going to be like, were you a citizen of this country? Because I went to get my real ID, and then I had everything on the list. But of course, they didn't say on the list, oh, and by the way, if you've been married, we need your original marriage certificate, in which I presented my marriage certificate when I went to change my name the first time around. So anyway, if you want to get on a plane, I think starting in March next year, you have to have your real ID. So it got me thinking, like, you hear things, some people are making jokes about a certain president not, was he really born in the USA? Well, I was born in the USA, and I'm at least third generation, could be fourth or fifth. I came from a family that I was able to meet all of my great grandparents. Well, I didn't meet a set of them, just never met those ones, for whatever reason. But like, it just kind of concerns me that they could all of a sudden, like, well, prove it. Prove you were at this high school, or nobody remembers that person. So it just got me to thinking that, like, I wasn't memorable at anything, and I'm in the midst of my life, and I'm divorced, starting life over, and it just really was a strange feeling that when I went to go get my real ID, and they make up all those laws and they make them up as they go, so it was always a changing thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what my life's gonna be, and I think it would be fun to be a stand-up comedian, but oh, the learning disabilities, this social anxiety. Anyway, that's the purpose. That's my purpose right now, because I would like to be a stand-up comedian, but I probably got stuff to talk about, but I don't know how to get it out of my mind and on to here. I'll call this the rambling. The rambling. And then, I don't have proper devices to be able to hold this, this up and whatnot. And right now, tonight, I was just like, you know what? Then time changed and it gets dark early. And after a certain hour, there's no one here at the park. But I'm a park walker, and I walk morning, noon, sometimes twice a day in the evening. But so there's nobody here, and I just thought, you know what? I don't have any proper equipment to do any recording or anything, and I don't have the best of face anymore. Well, I never did, because I had acne, rosacea, and I got scars, and the rosacea didn't go away, and I had that pencil thin lip, so I got the ugly smoker's looking wrinkles. I never smoked a day in my life. But anyway, my primary purpose, I just thought about, is just that I would not want to exist. I want to exist. And this is just kind of like my my diary. Because I never clicked with, I never found my click. Let's put it that way. And I had a lot of things go sideways as far as personal life, like not my parents and my growing up life, but my personal life. A lot of stuff. And so I just want someone to know me, because it's kind of weird how if you don't let people know who you are, then you're a weirdo. And I've been in some predicaments because I am very shy, and I didn't master much in school. I didn't like economics. I didn't like really anything. Nowadays, I'm a great cook. I'd be a great house manager. I have to have things in order. I've enjoyed life, though, and that's the purpose of me doing this video, is to remind myself that, and for many, the times were tough as a personal, individual soul, and I gotta stop being so hard on myself. Like, I'm over 50, so, I'm all by myself now. I gotta step it up. I gotta communicate with people. I gotta let people know who I am. So that's my 2 cents. And I don't like saying corny things, but All right, that was my 2 cents. I mean, I guess whatever comes out of your mouth is what comes out of your mouth is what you learned. I don't know. I always wanted to be a proper English person, but yeah, there's proper mixed with slang, mixed with this, mixed with that, mixed with confusing definitions and words and all that stuff. So there is no better time to record, and so that's why I'm not going to edit this stuff either. I'm just going to start putting it out there and then see what happens. I am trying to, you're always trying to better yourself, and I've had a whole slew of health problems my whole life, so maybe that'll be some of my topics. Anyway, catch you later.